welcome back to my channel, Blonde Psychic channel. Today I'm doing another video about life after trauma. I'm doing 4 in a series in total. Yesterday was my first. I'm having a mental blank here. I have a lot of blonde moments, Blonde Psychic, get it? It was about life after trauma. So it was a generalized look at your life after a traumatic event that's happened in your life. So this is the second one. This is life after a domestic violence relationship or a traumatic relationship, emotional, physical, whatever the situation was. This is specifically for those that have been through that kind of trauma, like myself. And I'll link my addressing the past video down below in the comment section, and you can listen to my story and what I went through and why I'm so passionate about talking about these particular subjects. Okay, so again, this is the second in a series of 4. This is life after a traumatic relationship. So I'm not focusing so much on what has happened. It may come up during the reading, but I'm going to focus more on your life after that. So give you a message of hope, of, to let you know there is life after trauma. You can live again. You can get back to your passions, dreams, goals, and desires. You can have a fulfilling life after your traumatic event that you've been through, okay? It is hard. It takes a lot of therapy. It takes a lot of willpower and strength, but you will get there, I promise you, okay? Now, so this may be triggering for some people. If it's triggering for you, please don't watch it. If you're not strong enough, please don't watch it. But it will deliver a message of hope, okay? We're going to be asking Spirit and your guides specifically for messages for your trauma after the relationship that you've been in, okay? But again, if you're not strong enough, trigger warning, don't watch this, okay? So I've got a lot of protection here. I will do a prayer with you because I think a lot of you will connect through prayer and be protected, and repeat the prayer. If you have your own guides and you know who your own guides are, talk to them. If you don't, that's okay. Just follow along the prayer, close your eyes, listen, take it into your heart space and ask it to be enveloped in your life, okay? So I have our angel of protection here. She is beautiful. She is going to watch over us during this reading. We also have hematite. Hematite is an amazing grounding crystal. I have my big chunk out here and I have 2 little chunks. I also carry a chunk in my purse with me. It's a very good grounding stone. I don't get out in nature a lot as well. I am a bit of a homebody. So it sort of brings that beautiful earth grounding energy that you need. Selenite, master crystal. If you're going to have any crystal, get selenite. It does everything. It cleans and activates all your other crystals. It is a protector. It is a cleanser. It will protect and cleanse your home, your being, everything, your energy. It is an amazing stone. I have a Hermica diamond, also great with aiding with protection and, you're protecting your energy and getting the results and answers you need. And this is my newest one I got yesterday. It's a Lemurian crystal, Lemurian diamond, because I am of Lemurian starseed descent, and also great in protection, aiding you, curing you with your anxious. I might get a bit anxious because I'm going to be talking about things that I've experienced as well, and it might trigger me a bit as well. So I've got these stones here to try and grab my energy, to try and make me okay during this reading, and if I feel pulled to grab them, I will grab them. But they're also here to protect you as well. Also got our rose quartz here because I want to bring a lot of love into you and a lot of love to you. And this is my new deck. If I'm using a lot of my decks throughout this reading, I'm also using, as you can see, these are my own decks. I make my own decks. If you'd like to purchase any, my store is also in the description, okay? This is my new deck. A lot of people have been asking for it. I'm going to do a review on it. This is amazing. I went through it quickly and got it today. Blonde Tarot. Beautiful advanced deck for advanced tarot readers, okay? I also have my original tarot deck here, which I made quite some years ago. It's sold out on eBay. I haven't relisted it on eBay yet, but it's good for people wanting to do their tarot at home or people learning tarot, because it has what the card is, what it means, and then an in-depth description about what the card is. You probably can't see it. There's a black background. You can see it better on there. So it's great for people wanting to do their tarot at home and people learning to do tarot. I always create with the intent of learning, because my everyday job was of a teacher. So I taught and gave people life skills. So There's always intention behind everything I do, okay? So I'm going to get a lot of information today. I'm going to start with the opening prayer. Again, please don't watch this if you feel you're not strong enough to, but it is more going to try and focus on the hope of healing, okay? Let's jump into the prayer, okay? Just take some deep breaths to try and ground your energy. If you have a hematite stone, grab it. If you don't have any crystals, that's fine, just follow along. If you have only got one crystal, or any of the crystals I've mentioned, any crystals that'll protect and cleanse your energy, go ahead and do that now. Take some deep breaths in. Really ground yourself and reassure yourself you're going to be in a safe, centered, gathered place and you'll be protected and loved. Let's begin our prayer. Archangel Michael, Archangel Uriel, Victoria, my ancestors, guides, universe, God, and angels. Please protect my energy and the people watching this energy. Please let them hear what they need to hear as a collective. Please deliver messages of hope that they need to hear. Please help me connect with them, with their energy, and deliver the messages they want to hear. Please protect my home, my children, my belongings, and my being. Please protect us with a ray of white light around us, a ray of white light and love. Please don't let any demonic, trickster, or bad energy encompass our energy or home. We are protected, we are loved, and we're going to deliver the messages the collective needs to hear. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay. Now we are connected. You can go ahead and pick your pile, choose pile 1, 2, or 3, and I'll see you in your reading. Group 1, hi, and welcome to your reading about life after a traumatic or abusive relationship you've been through. This may bring up trigger warnings again, so please, if you are easily triggered, don't watch this video. If you're not strong enough, don't watch this video. We're going to try and focus on life after the situation, the violent relationship you've been in. Doesn't even have to be physical, it could be emotional, it could be controlling, there are many different types of abuse. We're not going to try and focus on the negative, we're going to try and focus on the positive, okay? Message. So this is a message of hope for your life after the traumatic event you've been through, okay? Let's get into your messages. Group 1, what can we tell the collective about their life after their traumatic experience, after their traumatic relationship? What do you want to tell the collective? Group 1, what are we trying to tell them? Okay. Nice. Okay, yep, I see what you're afraid of. Yeah. Don't worry, I will tell you this. I'm just getting you a story to begin with the tarot. Group 1. Ooh, okay. Alright, I need another card to clarify. Beautiful, okay. So group 1, at the moment, what have we got bottom of the deck? 2 of Wands. You're wanting success, you're wanting to, success in your life after the traumatic experience you've just been through. You're wanting to know that there is promise of getting back to the life you led before you went through this traumatic experience with this person. You want your life back, you want to follow your dreams, you want to follow your goals, you want your desires to come true, and you want another loving relationship. I feel like you're one of these people that love with your heart. You definitely want a beautiful love connection, but you are afraid. So you just want promise and hope of, putting yourself back out there and getting what you want, because you want your wishes fulfilled in the end. And this is what you're going for. Wishes fulfilled. Alright, so we do have opening with the Lovers. So for a lot of you, I think you have met someone new, and I apologise, my daughter's home sick. She's on her PlayStation and she's gaming, so I'm going to tell her if she gets too loud, so that's the noises in the background. We do have birds and dogs and a partner, so I know if you watch my channel there will be noises, okay? So don't be alarmed by the noises in the background. Opening with the lovers. The lovers, again, I think you've met somebody new. I think you've left this traumatic experience. Some of you may be healed completely and living your life again. Some of you may have just left your relationship, but you have already met someone new. I think it's making you very scared. I think you don't want to go through it again. You think that everything is going to be the same as it was in your last traumatic relationship. And you're really holding back from this person that could be a beautiful love energy and match for you, okay? I know that love is the last thing on your mind because you've just been through such a traumatic experience, but I feel like there's two different groups here. I feel like there's some of you that have just left this abuse and some of you have been out of it for quite some time and you're totally healed. Well, it's still, healing is an ongoing process. Every day you're healing and learning. So I don't think you're ever completely healed. There's different levels of healing and different levels of succession. So I'm still healing every day. I still carry traits from my abusive relationship into my life every day. I still keep the doors locked. I still keep the windows locked. I still don't like answering the door or having telephone conversations. They're all traumatic trauma responses that you carry onto you. And I've been out of my relationship for 6 years now. I still have these traits within myself, okay? So you're never totally healed. So I apologize for saying that. But it is an ongoing lesson. You will get better. Your life will get better, okay? I'm still learning. I'm still living. I'm still following my dreams, okay? So this new love opportunity has presented itself. But you are scared. You are very, very scared. You don't know how to approach it. You don't know how to take a step forward towards it. You don't know if you even should allow this person to come into your energy, okay? But the lovers, you have to remember, the Lover's card is the ultimate card of happiness. It's the happiest card in the deck, okay? It's like soulmate, karmic relationship. Put your boundaries out there. Tell them, explain to them what you've been through and tell them you're not exactly ready yet. You're still healing. You're not focused on love, but I think they're going to keep pursuing. I'm going to think they're so into you that, and they're coming from a place of goodness. They are good, genuine energy. I don't feel anything bad about this energy, okay? About this new love connection. They're going to keep pursuing you. They're going to keep wanting you. They're going to not give up, okay? Because they know, and they're going to help you in your healing journey. They're going to show you that not all people are the same, and you can have love after trauma. Not everybody's the same. You should not put everybody in the same category. I know it's horrific, the things you've gone through. I've been through them. I know I'm lucky to be alive. But just know that you can have a love relationship after trauma, and not everybody's situation is the same, okay? And this person will be very straightforward with you. They will pursue you. They will want this love match with you, and they will keep going until you say, look, stop. I'm not ready. I'm still healing. Maybe you can be friends with me first, and I will contact you and work with you and let you in small frequencies. I will let you in, but my boundaries are there. You need to respect my boundaries, or you need to go. This is what you need to do. You need to be very straightforward with them and tell them how you're feeling, okay? Put your boundaries in place. If they don't respect that, see ya. Nobody is worth wasting your energy and time on, okay? If nobody's there to lift you to your next highest level, see ya, they gotta go. You shouldn't have to parent anybody. You shouldn't have to make anybody understand your boundaries. They should just know and respect them and work with them, okay? Best advice I can give you. Sorry, that was... Yeah, anyway, let's get on with your reading. Two of Swords, you need to make a decision. I feel like this is making you very overwhelmed, this love match that has come in for you, this new love match. You need to make a decision, okay? You can't leave this person lingering in unknown territory forever. Do you let them in small frequencies, or do you just say no altogether and cut them out and block them and just go, nah, not doing it? Whatever decision you make is fine. It's your life. You know what is best for you. You know what you can handle. You know what are within your rights, and you can just feel it. I feel like a lot of people that watch this are empaths or light workers, or just everyday people that are so loving and giving and victims of other people's, because we are so kind and we do a lot with our heart and we help anybody in need, okay? This is the category you're in. This is why you're watching it. This is why you've been the victim of abuse, okay? I get it. Exactly the same person as you. So you know now you've been through the abuse. You've grown from it. You've learned your lesson. You don't want to go through it again. You don't want the same cycle to repeat. You need to learn from it and then make a decision. Do they feel like bad energy? Do they feel like they're not even worth your time? Make the decision. Feel within your body. Your body tells you what somebody's energy is like. They either have a good reaction or you have a bad reaction. You can feel it and sense it within your own energetic realm, okay? So make the decision, either go forward, put your boundaries in place, and if they respect them, good, work with that, small frequencies. If not, they gotta go. Your body can feel it. Your intuition will tell you. Listen to your gut feeling, okay? You have been through a hell of a lot, and I apologize for what you've been through. It is horrible. I can't even imagine what you've been through, but if it's anything like what I went through, it is hell, and you're lucky to be alive. You got the Moon and Seven of Swords. You are so scared to love again. You have been so hurt and so tarnished by somebody else's actions. I do want to call them a reptilian because if you know about starseed origins, I'm probably getting way over my head here, but I'm researching starseed origins. I'm writing about starseed origins at the moment. Reptilians are people that are controlling, selfish, do nothing for their own gain, and just like to take advantage of our vulnerable, beautiful hearts. They take advantage of our vulnerability. They show the good in themselves and they show you the side of them they want to show you and that you want to see, that will lure you in. And once they've got you in their trap, you're so hooked, they've got you. They've got you in the palm of their hand and they change. And then they start the control, then they start the emotional abuse, and they start the physical abuse. You might not even get to these levels with yous. You may not have enjoyed the physical abuse like I did, okay? I hope you don't. Any type of abuse is horrible. And I went through the worst, alright? So, yeah. I don't want to talk about it because I'm starting to get a bit hot and bothered. But this is the extreme version that we're talking about. You went through hell. That's all I can describe it as, hell, okay? And I apologize for you having to go through that, even though I didn't inflict that pain on you. I've been through it. It is very traumatic. It took me 3 years of therapy to get out and get into a good place, but no, you can get to a better place, okay? And live your life once again. It's showing up big time that you're scared of being deceived again, scared of being hurt again, scared of being put through the same experience that you've already been through, alright? Just know, not everybody's the same. This is why the universe has sent you this beautiful love match that has shown up in the first card in your reading. This is why they're coming into your life, to show you that not everybody is the same. But I don't know if a lot of you are ready for that. I don't know if any of you or a lot of you are ready for even for our new friends at this stage. You're in a cocoon stage. You're just healing. You've just gotten out of it, some of you. And you just want to be alone and curl up into a ball and just say, fuck the world. This is the energy you're in, some of you. Some of you have been through it a long, long time ago, like I have, but it still lives with you every day. You still have the tendencies installed within your body today and the being today, the being who you are today, and you still do things from that trauma experience. So the other day, one of my friends came up and yelled at me, and I went into complete shutdown mode. They had never seen me like that before, and I was like, why am I being like this? I shut down, I was nearly crying, I wasn't, and they didn't even yell at me full on. They were just didn't like something I was doing, and they yelled probably this far away from me, yelled at me. That's it, yelling. That was triggering for me because of what I've been through. I went into total shutdown mode, and you have to remember, I haven't been in my relationship for 6 years, okay? Total shutdown mode. I wouldn't talk, shivering, crying, just wanted them to leave, didn't want them in my house. That's what I mean. Your body responds to negative or good energy, and your body will tell you who you want around you or who you don't want around you, okay? So listen to your body, follow your instincts. If it's making you feel horrible and then you need to get away, get away. Stay or flight. Was it fight or flight? Or freeze? Fight, flight, or freeze. I was a freezer. I just shut down totally. My body just shut down, okay? But my therapist actually taught me that because he was actually counseling me through the abuse and making a plan with me so I can leave the relationship in a safe manner, because you just can't get up and leave. It's too dangerous. They'll end up killing you. You need to plan your escape. This is what we went through in therapy. But we don't want to harp on the bad things we've been through. I'm just trying to relate my story to your story, and I know what you've been through. So don't think I'm sitting here saying you're full of shit. You haven't been through it. I have been through it, and I've experienced the worst of it, okay? So just know, I've had beautiful relationships since being in that relationship. The insecurities are still there, and the trust issues are still there, and the feeling that it's going to fail is still there. Everything is still there. That's why I said healing is an ongoing process, and it's going to take a long time before you're healed entirely, okay? Baby steps, during journey, do it as, you feel the strength to do it. I'm still going through it. I'm still trying to heal. I'm still trying to become a better version of myself. Look how anxious I'm getting. I'm rubbing my hands. I'm going to grab my hematite. It's still an ongoing process. The trust issues, the insecurity, the feeling of being abandoned and not wanted and unloved, they are all still there, okay? I still do it to this day. I've still got to work on myself. I've still got to change things with myself, but it's not going to happen overnight. It's an ongoing process and thing. Okay, I'm going to put this in my sock. I sometimes carry my crystals in my socks because I've got nowhere to put them and I need to use my hands. I'm going to put this in my sock, okay? So I feel a bit grounded because I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed right now. Getting a bit hot. Okay. Whenever you feel overwhelmed or that you can't cope or speak or go into shutdown mode, try and close your eyes, stand still, and work on your breath. That's all you can do. Do it for as long as you need to. Nobody's going to judge you. Nobody's going to think you're stupid. Do what you need to do to get through that time in your life, okay? That time of shutdown, that time of being scared, that time of not coping and shutting down. Try and be present within yourself. Try and ground your energy. And I would really suggest hematite for you. It's the best grounding stone. And selenite, protection, clarity, and grounding, okay? If you get any crystals, get those too. They will work wonders for you. Okay, let's get on with your reading. I feel like I'm talking a lot. Five of Swords reversed, and the Tower reversed. You're not giving in to change. You're not giving into moving on. You're still staying stuck in a traumatic event that happened within your life. You're not realizing that you can go on to have a new life. You're not realizing that you can go on to have success after trauma, okay? You're not realizing that you can have a life after trauma. There is a lot holding you back because Tower is reversed. You're not allowing the natural changes that the universe wants to take place within your life to take place. And Five of Swords, upright, is giving in and walking away and being the bigger person and not fighting anymore. Some of you may be still stuck in the cycle of abuse with this person and you can't get rid of them, okay? Police are there for your protection. AVO orders are there for your protection. Please, please, please think of a safe strategy of an exit plan. Don't just get up and leave because they'll follow you and they may end up killing you. I know that is so harsh, but that is the reality we're faced within these abusive cycles and relationships. These people were out of control. These reptilian people that like controlling our lives are out of control. And if you don't do everything within their scope or within their orders, you're in trouble. That's how extreme it gets. I get it firsthand. You're giving into them still. Some of you may still be in contact with them still, and you're just telling them what they want to hear to try and abide them and appease them and tell them, to try and keep them on the good side of you. Some of you are still attached energetically to this person. Even if you've moved physically on from them, you're still attached energetically. You need to cut those cords. And emotionally, some of you are still emotionally attached. 3 stages of leaving someone. There's even more stages for an abusive relationship. The 3 stages for a normal relationship, I don't know what normal is anymore, but just for a general breakup where everybody's normal acting people and don't have a narcissist controlling them. Physical, emotional, energetic, okay? I feel like physically a lot of you have left your abuser. Some of you still may be living with the abuser. Please, please, please try and seek therapy and try and come up with a safe exit plan or exit strategy. Plan your leaving in stages. If you don't anyone wants to know more about that, I'm happy to talk about it. Just leave a message below or contact me via my email. I won't go into it because it's already taken up a lot of your reading so far, and I need to get on with it because I have 2 more groups to do. But yeah, you need to leave the person physically, emotionally. So try not to remember the good times, because sometimes you do have to just remember and cling on to the good times you've had with this person, because they do make you fall so deeply in love with them and feel like you need them and there's no one else, okay, for you on this planet. They have you like, you have rose-colored glasses on, and you just, all you want is them. That's how it is. That's how they control you. They make you feel so little and so unwanted and so dirty and disgusting and belittled that you think there's no one else out there for you. When in reality, you're beautiful. Look at you. You're amazing. Everybody wants you. Anybody can have you, okay? You can have anybody you want. Sorry. I worded that wrong. I apologize. Wow. You can have anybody you want. The world is your oyster. Remember that, okay? And then energetically, you can ask Archangel Michael to come in and cut the cords and that hold you together energetically with that person. You can ask Archangel Raphael to come in and fill your heart chakra with love once again. You can even ask or seek out a meditation on YouTube and do a heart chakra balance meditation, okay? Lots of ways you can heal. Please do it safely. Please look after your being, and just know that try and turn that energy around and try not to appease your abuser or stay emotionally or energetically attached anymore, because you just want them out of your life and you just want to move on and you just want a successful life. Just know you will listen to this advice or advice of others, and you will have victory of success as your outcome. 6 of Swords is there, and at the end of the day you will have success and you will move on and you will be safe. Safe is the key here. Safe. Key word of this whole reading, safe. Peace, healing, love. I'm gonna hold my rose quartz. You will have the love and live the life you want to have, okay? Just take it one step at a time and try and be safe. Try and do it safely. But ultimately you will have success, okay? Alright. That was a bit of a long reading. I didn't expect it to go that long, but that's okay. We'll carry on. I want to get a message now. I'm jumping ahead. Your healing cards. Let's get your healing cards out. Yep. Okay. Beautiful. Explains your story. 100% correct. These cards I'm going to put over here because I keep rolling away. I need a drink. Sorry, I spoke too much. I need a drink. Okay, I should be really drinking water to clear my throat. But I just got home, been busy. That's what I was drinking. That's what's there. Beauty reversed. You're not feeling beautiful. You're feeling controlled. And they made you feel this way. You are beautiful naturally. Your soul is beautiful. You are pure and loving. And you have the best heart out there. This is why beauty is reversed though, because you have lost all belief in yourself and you don't feel like you're beautiful anymore. Remember the person you were before you met them. Remember that even though they're trying to make you feel crazy and turn everything around on you, your self-belief in yourself needs to return. Your beauty needs to return. You need to remember how beautiful and strong of a being you are. If you've just left this relationship, you are so strong. You've done the best thing you could do to save your life. Congratulations to you. You are beautiful. So let's turn that card around, okay? Because you are this beautiful empress or emperor, male or female, take it as it resonates. You are this beautiful soul, and you are worth living your life for. You are worth living for. You are enough. You feel rejected now that you've left them. You're so used to living under the control of your narcissist that you just don't know how to function in normal life anymore. You're questioning, do you go back? Do you stay? You're all up in your head and you're very confused. You feel rejected. Maybe this person's not even talking to you anymore, when every day they were your world and they controlled your world. Just remember, they have no control over you anymore, okay? You are an individual, you are a beautiful soul, and you need to take control of your life and start your healing journey and living your life for you, away from the control of your narcissist, okay? Take control of your life. Start making a plan of the things you want to do, of the healing journey you want to take. I think before you even write down your dreams, goals and desires and start working towards them, you should actually write down your healing journey. That should be your first stop. Getting therapy, sleeping at night, showering, brushing your hair, making your bed. Simple everyday things that will aid you in your healing journey. This is what you need to do. A lot of you aren't doing it. You're still questioning it about why it even happened. It's happened. Let it go. You've left it. For some of you, you may still be in it. So remember, safe exit strategy. That's what you need to do. A lot of you are looking for magic or working within magic realms to try and maybe, I'm going to get really extreme here, so apologize if this offends anyone, to kill the person or rid them of their life, away from this planet or away from you. That's how extreme you've got. Some of you may have even done magic spells to try and break away from this person. I don't think the intention was behind it though, because you're such a good, kind-hearted soul that even if you have done this magic and, you know, sort out this magic from other people, the intention behind it wasn't good. You don't want anyone dead. You don't want anyone harmed. You just want your life back, and you want to be out of the control of this person. Don't turn to magic. Don't turn to voodoo witches or anyone that preys on anyone else's vulnerability, okay? Just try, and if you're still in this situation, try, if they let you see somebody, because I know they like to cut out everybody that's in your life. If you have a trusted friend or a family member or someone you can trust, tell them you need to escape. Plan it out with them. Try and do it safely. I had a therapist and a whole team and a network behind me, and I was lucky he'd actually let me go to my family therapy sessions that planned my escape. I got a home, not even in the same suburb as him. They took me out of the situation. I was lucky. I was helped, and I had a safe exit strategy within place. Some of you may not have anybody, okay? If they're working or if they're home with you 24/7, try and do it when they're sleeping. Even if you have to leave with just clothes on your back, you're going to be safe. You're going to be out of their control, but do it safely, okay? You need to make sure they're asleep. You need to make sure they have no idea that you're going to leave. You have to trust the people you are talking to and the network you are trying to plan your safe exit strategy with. But I don't want to harp on this because this is supposed to be messages of hope after your traumatic relationship. But the messages that are coming out are those of people that are still stuck in this cycle with the person and think they have no hope and think they're just going to be stuck in the same cycle forever. So maybe this is the message you need to hear. I didn't want it to focus on the actual relationship itself, but these are the messages that are coming out, and I'm reading the cards as they come out. So please just take them as they resonate. If they don't, maybe pick another pile, or if none of the piles resonate with you, that's okay. This just wasn't your message to hear, and it wasn't your time to hear this message, okay? I just need to talk about this card a bit more. Alchemy. You're looking for advice. You're looking for advice from someone you think you can trust, from a trusted advisor. You're looking for a way out. You're looking for, someone to help you. And I hope I can help you with this brief message that I'm sending you. If you need help, I'm always here to talk you through it, or to, try and help you with people you can trust and talk to. All right? Just try and be safe. Safe exit strategy. Once again, I need to talk about that quite a lot. I've been called to talk about that quite a lot. If you need me, just inbox me, okay? That's all the advice I can give on that subject. All right. Let's go on and get your Archangel messages. Archangel Michael, he's my main guide. A favourable outcome. Thank you, Michael. So remember, in your tarot, you got victory and success and a favourable outcome. Archangel Michael is telling you you're going to have a favourable outcome. Things are going to turn around. Your situation's going to turn around. You will get out of this situation and away from this person. Beautiful, positive advice after a time of a bit of a dark reading there. Focus upon divine and perfect health. As I said not long ago, you need to focus on your healing journey before you focus on any other goal in your life. You're alive. That is to be celebrated. Focus on your healing journey as a priority. What are you going to do? Write down your goals to aid you in your healing journey. Focus on your health. Put good things in your body. Get out in nature. Go for a brisk walk. Even around your backyard if you don't feel safe going out the door. Whatever you need to do, look after your health and focus on your healing journey. Even Archangel Michael is guiding you in that direction. One more card, please, Mark. Did you see that? That just flew out. You're meant to hear this message. You're on the right path, okay? Whatever you're doing, wherever you are right now, you're on the right path, okay? If you're still trying to leave the situation, do it safely. Think of your safety, number one. I don't care if you have to leave with just the clothes on your back. Think about your safety. Make sure they're not around or asleep and in a deep sleep so they won't hear you. But do it safely. If you've just left the situation and you're still healing, if it's fresh, please do it safely. Remember your health and your mental health as a priority. Seek out therapists if you can. If it's still 6 years on or it's been some lengthy time and you're still having the effects that it brought to your life, just remember, healing is an ongoing journey. You're on the right path. Stick to your healing path. Keep healing every day. What a beautiful message. Thank you, Michael, for throwing that message out. I was literally throwing it. Okay, let's get to what you need to know. I think you already know what you need to know, but we will get them. These are my what you need to know cards. What can we tell Group 1 about their healing journey now that they've left this situation, or if they're going to leave it? We'll get one more. You just had a heap come out. What do we have? Oh, that card literally slid out my hands. Okay. So you've got dreaming about the life that you have or can have once you leave this cycle, and you're planning it. You're planning your future life, the great beyond. You're looking out that window and you're dreaming of the future life you can live. Again, this is resonating so much with people that are still in this situation or have just left this situation. You are dreaming of the life you're going to live and you're going to make it an amazing one. Trust me. The temptation to just up and run is there for those that are still in the situation. Don't be tempted to just up and run. It will do you more harm than good, okay? Be safe. Put that safe exit strategy into place and really take your time and plan out your leaving the relationship safely, okay? People are giving you altered views about the situation, giving you advice, just telling you to get out of it, asking you why you're still in the situation you're in. It's not easy to just get up and leave. You could be killed. That's the reality of it, and people don't understand that, okay? You need to make that. Why am I keep being called to talk about safe exit strategy over and over again? Somebody really needs to hear this message. Don't listen to altered views. Listen to your own intuition and your own being, okay? You are your best advice. You know when it's safe to leave and when it's not safe to leave, okay? You are put together. Look at you. This is your life before the abuse started. Put together. Following your dreams. Living your life. Working towards your goals. This was you and this is what you will get back to. Trust me. Mother Nature. Yes, a lot of you need to ground your energy. When you're feeling so anxious, grab your hematite, grab your selenite and ground your energy. If you don't have any crystals, go out into the dirt, into the backyard or anywhere you have dirt within your property. Stand in it barefoot and just close your eyes and look into the sunshine or take nature in. Really ground yourself and bring yourself back to the present moment, especially when you're feeling overwhelmed and you don't think you can go on anymore or you don't think there's any hope in proceeding or moving forward with your life. There is always more life to be lived. There is always positives within the negative. There is always a learning lesson. There is always healing. There is always more life to live. Whew, wow. This is an intense message. Intense reading. It has gone for so long. Let's get you a message from my Blonde Psychic original deck. Yes, beautiful. Alright, so what Spirit wants to tell you is this is about your life after healing now. I don't think some of you want to have children, or children may be affected within this relationship, okay? Some of you are thinking, how do I get my children out of the situation? How do I safely get them out of the situation? That's what I mean. You need to have a safe exit strategy in place in order to leave quietly and safely. You know, can't let them get any whim of that you're going to leave, because they will make your life hell. Maybe some of you have lost children through being with this person. Some of you may have even physically miscarried or been beaten and lost a child. I'm sorry if that's very triggering, but this is the messages that are coming through, okay? Just know children have been affected by this relationship, and it is really sad. It's horrible. But these are the messages you need to know and hear. Spirit's not telling you anything that you can't handle, or that you don't need to know, or that you won't be able to handle. Things that you need to know, okay? Again, Spirit is talking and telling you things and sending me messages in order to let you know that this reading is for you. It is resonating with you. This is your reading. You need to listen to the advice. They're trying to relate the reading to you within your own life, so you know this reading is for you, okay? Fame and fortune, your life will be a success, and a girl boss. So you will take, there are a lot of feminines watching this reading. I've got to say first and foremost, a lot of female energy watching this, okay? If you're male, that's okay. Welcome. Thank you for watching. But just know that a lot of feminine energy is being reflected here, and it is saying you will take control of your life. Your life will turn around. You will have success after your abuse. You will have success after your abusive relationship, okay? Your life will take a turnaround and be successful once again, and this will come from you taking control of your life once again, okay? Now I just want to go in and I'll get your healing messages and finish off with this, your secret language of love message, and that'll be the end of your reading, okay? It is such a strong and powerful message that you've heard so far. I hope it's resonated and helped you. Alright, this is my spiritual deck. What advice can we give group 1? Thank you. Oh, I'm running out of room here, guys. This is my healing deck. So Mother Gaia, how can we help group 1 with their healing process? What message do you want to give them? Yes, beautiful. And my biblical deck. So which biblical character is watching over you and helping you within your journey? Thank you. And we'll get your secret language of love while we're at it. Lots of messages being delivered, group 1. Alright, so you got precognition or premonition, the ability to perceive future events. Some of you can, as I said, are very empathic people, and you do have pure hearts and souls, and you wouldn't hurt anybody, okay? So you can actually see the vision. You're getting visions and downloads of your life and how it's going to be in the future. Some of you do have this ability natural, okay? It kind of feels like a daydream, like you're just going within a daydream. It usually happens to me when I'm like just waking up or going to sleep, because you're in that deep sleep meditative state. Naturally, when you are going to sleep and waking up, that's when I receive a lot of my visions and downloads about my future, okay? So some of you will be receiving these dreams and downloads as well, okay? Via your dreams, via your sleep patterns when you're in that deep state. But for some of you, this is just saying, plan your future, plan your exit strategy safely. Do it safely, okay? Be safe. Plan your future out safely. And for you, those of you that have already left, just know that you did the right thing, you're on the right path, and just keep going in the right direction safely. Remember your worth. Again, remember we had beauty reversed. Remember your worth. Your healing message is to remember your worth. Remember why you left in the first place. Remember the life you want to live now, and remember to keep going in the right direction. Never be tempted to go back, even though at times you feel alone and lonely and you're crying alone at night in your bed and you're thinking, wow, I'm alone. I'm lonely. This is terrible. I'm feeling so vulnerable right now. Maybe I should reach out to them and go see them, because at least they have a company. No. Do not ever do that. Do not ever feel like you are not worthy enough. Remember your worth. Don't ever be tempted to go back, okay? Especially in the middle of the night when you're crying and you feel alone. Try and ground your energy when you're feeling overwhelmed. Bring yourself back to the state in the present moment. Remember why you left in the first place. Remember the life you want to live and the healing journey you're on. Remember the life you're striving to live now, in the present. Remember your worth. Never go back. Please, please, I'm begging you, never go back. Remember your worth and why you did it in the first place. And you've got Saint Joseph. Beautiful energy. So Saint Joseph is watching you. He may be one of your guides. He's aiding you on your healing journey, okay? He was Jesus' father, for those of you that don't know biblical references. I'll just read you a quick spiel about him. He's a man filled with compassion, wisdom, and understanding of how things fit together. Saint Joseph, for me, is the perfect male, husband, father, role model. He's a powerful influence in everyday life. How ironic is this, okay? You're probably thinking, how on earth do I get Saint Joseph, a man for starters, for those of you who your abuser was male, a man for starters, being my guide and watching over me? It's because this is the type of partner you want in the future. A perfect role model, polite, compassionate, meet you halfway, build you up to be the person that you should be, like build you up to your best level, helps you in your daily life, it gives you equal give and take, takes care of you. This is the role model you need in a partner, okay? This is why he's your main guide, because this is what you're striving for ultimately. And as I said in the beginning of your reading, this may be the kind of male that the universe, that God, your angels, your guides are bringing into you to help aid you on your healing journey. Remember back to the start of your reading. This is your guide. He is your guide. Pray to Saint Joseph when you are feeling in doubt. He will give you the strength. He may even talk to some of you. He'll give you a sign that he's there. Look out for them. What a beautiful message. What a beautiful guide to have. Let's finish your reading off with a secret language of flowers. I've never heard of this flower before. Nasturtium. Grounding. The beginning is where you need to be. This is a brand new beginning for a lot of you. Ground your energy when you're feeling overwhelmed. Bring yourself back to the present moment. Ground your energy and your being, okay? This is a new beginning for a lot of you, so take the time and enjoy your healing journey, okay? You're on the right path. Keep going. Stay positive. Remember your self-worth. Lots of keywords I can throw at you right now, but please watch this reading over again and again and remember the messages. Even write them down if you need to, okay? Group 1, I hope you are healing. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Take care. Bye-bye. Oh, you're still with me. I need to move this table and turn the camera to the next one. Bye, Group 1. Group 2, hello and welcome to your reading about life after your abusive relationship. Please, I'm just going to give you a trigger warning. If you don't think you're strong enough to listen to this message, please don't make yourself or force yourself to listen to it, okay? It may bring up things that you're not ready to hear. It may bring up emotions that you're not ready to feel again. I just have to put that warning out there because some people are not ready to hear it as such. Alright, let's jump into your reading. Life after abuse, Group 2. What message do you want to convey to them? Let's jump in. Group 2. Whoa. Group 2, what do we want to say to them? Okay. Group 2, what message do we want to tell them? Group 2. Okay, Group 2. This is going to be a harsh message, okay? Okay. Those three came out together. I'll read them together. Again, if you're not strong enough, you don't think you're strong enough, don't watch this. Don't force yourself. A lot of you dealt with an energy, masculine energy. It doesn't have to be male as such. Could be a female with just who exudes a lot of masculine energy, okay? Take it as it resonates. You were dealing with an individual who was very flighty, who never put you as a priority. I don't think they were abusive emotionally or physically. They just weren't giving you their time. They made you feel like an option and they made you feel very unwanted, even though I felt you poured a lot of love into these people or into this individual, okay? They kept you as an option, as a side piece. Maybe you were a secret. Maybe you even know about that they had a partner, okay? But whatever the situation was, I feel like you put in more work than they did and you fell head over heels in love with them. But they weren't giving you what you wanted in return, and yeah, they just kept you as an option. And I think in the beginning you were okay with being an option because you thought you could win them over with your love and charm, but no, they're just out for themselves. They are very narcissistic and controlling. I don't think they like to control you. Maybe they do in a sense, but they definitely like to control the situation and have control over the situation they've put you in. They don't want people to know about you. You are a secret to a lot of people within their world, and you only get bits and pieces of their time. You're not a priority in their life. You get 8 o'clock for half an hour. You get Sunday at 4 o'clock while they've got to go to Bunnings or something, which is like for those of you that know in Australia, it's like a trade thing or a trade centre. Whatever the situation is, you have poured so much into this individual, but you're only getting bits and pieces back. You're not getting equal give and take. You want the world with them, but they're only giving you a portion of their world. Not even a portion, a speckle of their world. You're not a priority at all. And this has really hurt you. It's made you feel unwanted. It's made you feel very alone, very upset, very overwhelmed, living in the unknown. I feel like sometimes they may promise you, yeah, I'll leave them, yeah, I'll give you more time, whatever. Fill your head up with promises, but never return their promises with their actions, okay? Never follow through. Always leave you hanging. Always leave you hanging on to the promise and the hope of wanting more from them, okay? And it's caused you to be horrible. Like, the person you are now is not the person you usually are in your everyday life. You feel like, I take the Four of Cups two different ways. A lot of readers take it as missed opportunity. I take it as missed opportunity, yeah. But you are thinking that, they don't want you. Why don't they want you? Why are you not good enough? It's causing you to doubt your self-worth, doubt how beautiful of a being you are, doubt how compassionate you are. Their actions are showing you that you're not good enough. And that is not good enough, because, you know why? You are so worthy of love. You are so beautiful of a person. You are so worthy of the world. You deserve the world. And somewhere out there, once you walk away from this dickhead who's a king of wands energy and not giving you any speckles of their life, you'll find someone that will give you the world, that will treat you like the king or queen you need to be treated. You just need to realize your worth and stop pouring your energy into this dickhead's cup. He's making me angry. So the Four of Cups, okay? It is a missed opportunity. That's how you're seeing it. That's coming from your energy. You think if you don't have them, you don't want anybody. That's how you're coming across, okay? But you need to look at the bigger picture. Do you even want to be in a relationship with someone who's so controlling with their time and only gives you bits and pieces? You think, oh, maybe if they're girlfriend, maybe if it's Facebook official, maybe if they just realise how amazing I am, that'll change. It won't change. Even if they are your girlfriend or boyfriend as such, you will never get their total being. They like to be on their own. They like to be in control. I feel like they like to have a lot of attention. They like to have a lot of, maybe even with their boys in a sense, or girls, their friend group. They like to be out and about and having fun and being busy. Whatever the situation is and however it applies to you, take it as it resonates. But they just like to be on the go, and having lots of attention. They're the class clown, they're the partier, they're the trickster. They just like to be in control of their time and who they spend it with and who they give it to. But Four of Cups is also telling you that there is new opportunities out there for you. You have 2 spilled cups or 3 spilled cups, yes, but the universe is handing you 1 cup and it is telling you that a new opportunity will present itself to you. You've just got to realize your self-worth and walk away from this toxic energy and realize your self-worth again and put yourself out there to find the kind of person that will treat you like a king or queen that you are. It is causing you a lot of heartbreak and loneliness. You are alone, crying a lot about a situation. I feel like you talk to your friends a lot about the situation, and they realize how toxic the person is, and they are quite fed up about hearing about it. They're not empathetic towards you at all. They don't want to hear it. They're sick of hearing it. They tell you how much of a dickhead this person is, and they don't know why you're wasting your beautiful energy and time on this person when the situation is going nowhere. Again, you need to get out of your own head and realize your worth. That is the best advice I can give you here, because this person is not going to change. They are too stuck in their ways. Until they find a female or a male that is going to be their complete equal, that shadows them and gives them the same treatment that they give them. Because they thrive on energy. They're energy vampires, okay? They love having control. They love giving you bits and pieces or empty promises and not following through with their actions. And they are energy vampires until they meet someone who they fall head over heels in love with, and I don't think that's you or going to be you. I'm sorry. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, and you might switch off now and not watch the rest of this, but you need to hear the rest of your messages, okay? Whenever I'm hearing I remember when I was so head over heels in love with somebody, and the tarot reader would say, no, they're gone, they're not interested, blah, blah, blah. I would switch off, and I would like, fuck you, you don't know. We do know, okay? We're reading off your energy. The card's telling you what you need to hear. This group you were chosen or driven to by choosing number 2. It is your message to hear. This is for a specific group of people, okay? It may not be the exact circumstances that I'm explaining, but parts are resonating and little light bulbs are going off in your head going, yep. It's for you, okay? So listen. Please listen to the rest of the reading. You are not this person's person. They are not for you. They have someone out there who is going to give them the exact same treatment, and their karma will be served. Then they will fall head over heels in love with that person. They're going to fall head over heels in love with the person that treats them like shit, like an option. Okay? And then that person is going to turn around and not choose them the way they're doing to you. Karma is going to be served. Your opportunity to meet someone new is going to be fulfilled, but please stop sitting alone crying by yourself, blowing your friends up. Dry your tears, start healing, start realizing your worth, start working on yourself and your healing journey, and make plans for where you want to go in the future, okay? Because 4 of these cards, 3 of Cups talks about, can talk about briefly about the past, but again, there's 2 different meanings here for you. So yes, you are holding on to the past. Yes, you are. And you did get the 4 of Pentacles as well. It did come out in a group with the next 2 cards. But I'll still put it in this group for you with the 3 of Cups, because it is saying you're holding on to the past and you're holding on to the hope and the desire to be with this person when they're not going to change, okay? You need to let go of holding on. Once you do, your life will be successful. You will get change. And change will come drastically from seeking out guidance, maybe from even watching this tarot reading, because you got the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is about seeking advice and a higher advice. Maybe you pray, maybe you get advice from actually going to see a psychic in person or a therapist, maybe even a stranger you don't know. So it could be just me telling you this. You are seeking guidance and advice, and this person will not commit to you, okay? I've told you how many times now. They're not going to. They are too... You are too beautiful. This is your level. This is their level. The level's all the way down here. Can you see that? Look at the difference. Look at the difference. No way. You are worthy of someone who's up here, not someone who's down here. Okay? You need to realize your worth. You need to stop holding on to the past. You need to seek the guidance, which you're doing now. And you need to let your life take the turnaround. Look at the end card, Wheel of Fortune, turnaround, success, taking control of your life, realizing your worth, and getting on a path where you need to be in life. And that path is not with this person who's giving you speckles of their time, okay? I'm sorry I was so harsh, but you needed to hear these messages, and they needed to come out and be told to you, all right? Let's jump in with your healing messages. Group 2, what healing messages do they need to hear? Okay, I get why you're so addicted to them. Oh, wow. Okay, yep. Put that one. I want one more of these cards. This is telling me why you're so addicted to them, okay? the temptation and allure and excitement that this person offers you, and the unknown and the thought of this person. Look, I don't know if you can see this card clearly. Yes, you can. Look, that's you. That's the ghost of this person. You are so tempted and excited by this person. They're not even real. They're a ghost. Look at that. They're gone. They're meant to be left in your past. You are so tempted by this ghost and the unknowingness and the not, being left in the Lord. Why does it excite you so much? I know a part of it has already been revealed to me here in these next two cards. But why do you not realize your worth and your value, and you can be with someone that actually treats you the way you need to be treated? I think you are bored of actually being with a good guy. You don't like being with a good guy. I think the bad guy or the bad girl excites you. The unknowingness excites you. And, the chase excites you. They're a ghost. Look at that. They are a ghost. They are not meant to be with you. You need to wake up. You're probably hating on me right now. This is telling me why you are so attracted to them. Wild and sexual arts. The sex with this person is fire. When you make love with them, because it is making love in your eyes, it is wild, it is hot, it is passionate, it is extreme. You've never had this kind of sexual experience before in your life, and you've never had such a connection with somebody in their life. I want to tell you a scientific fact I learned a couple years ago, but it's just popped up in my mind. When the female orgasms, dopamine is released in their body, okay? And it is equivalent to eating a bar of chocolate or, the best excitement of their life they've ever had. And when women experience such a high dopamine level and such a high in general, the emotions start happening. They start falling in love. They start wanting and loving that person because you've never been treated or never been made love with someone before in such an extreme measure. I think the first time you encountered them and had instant attraction to them, their world excites you because they're so bad or don't conform to everyday society's rules. They don't follow the daily life of someone, of a normal 9-to-5 worker, or they don't conform with society's rules, and that excites you because you see that as a rebellion and a bad boy or bad girl, and you're just so excited by their lifestyle. Instant attraction. When you have sex with this person, it is fire. It is excitement. And I think the first time you had sex with them, your dopamine levels were so high, you instantly fell in love. You instantly had that attraction. You instantly had that connection. You wanted more. You wanted to be their number one in their life. You wanted to be everything to them because that's how they made you feel through your sexual encounters. Some of you, this is only a one-night stand. Some of you, this is just a sexual relationship. But you feel it on a way more deep emotional level than they do. They love that control. They love how they control that. And you give in to them sexually a lot when you shouldn't be. You need to take off your mask and see the real person that they are, because they are not meant for you. They are not on your level. Stop having sexual encounters with them. There will be someone else that you can actually fall in love with in the future, and they will reciprocate that love towards you, and then you'll have real love making, okay? Then you'll have fireworks and doves and, all the things we see when we have an orgasm. You'll feel that, and it will be reciprocated back to you. It won't be an act. You'll feel the genuine love and connection with the person that actually loves you and is genuine, has genuine feelings for you. Take off your mask, realize your worth. And if you really want to be in a relationship, please heal before you jump into another relationship for a start. Clear this person out of your life and energy, cut all the cords, do the work you need to do before you even think of getting into another relationship. Because imagine you meet the love of your life, good guy, amazing, gives you everything you've wanted, looks after you, takes care of you. Nothing like you've experienced ever before, okay? And then you have this dickhead coming in with all his, when can we hook up, what's going on, can I see you, blowing up your phone, and the good guy won't put up with it, won't tolerate, and then you lose the good guy and you regret it. But in the in-between, if you're in the in-between stage, if you're just leaving, if you're already met the good guy, whatever it is, don't be lured back to the temptation of this excitement, of the bad guy, of the excitement that they brought you. Because remember, they are a ghost and they're not meant to be with you, okay? So don't be tempted back to the dark. For some of you, you have inner child wounds and you need to heal that inner child within you. Maybe you're abandoned as a child. Look how pretty this girl is. Maybe you're abandoned as a child by a parent. Maybe you weren't taken care of or shown love by your parent, or someone within your family or friendship circle as you're growing up. Whatever happened, you have inner child wounds to heal, okay? You have work to do on your inner child. Do an inner child healing meditation, get therapy. I do have some videos on this channel if you don't want therapy that talk about inner child, and actually my next pick a card is actually about healing trauma. Again, it's the third video in this series and it's about healing childhood issues. So maybe keep an eye out for that. That's coming out later on this week, okay? But please heal that inner child, heal those mother or daddy issues or abandonment issues, whatever it was. Heal the child trauma and you'll watch the transformation in your life take place, okay? Let's get your Archangel Michael messages. Michael, what do you want to say to our beautiful group twos? We'll get you one more. Aww. I did for those of you that don't know, I have TikTok and I do daily guidance messages, and the last card you just got was one of the TikTok messages today, and it melts my heart, like breaks my heart reading it. It wants to make me cry. But we'll get to it, okay? Oh, stop it. Okay. Explore your options. Again, Michael's telling you, explore your options. You do have a love match out there waiting for you. Someone that is going to reciprocate the love that you pour into them. Explore your options, but before you explore your options, please, please, please heal and cut this toxic person, this dickhead, out of your life. Forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong. Again, a lot of you doubting your self-worth. A lot of you doubting, like, why doesn't this person want me? Why aren't I good enough? Why? You are good enough. You will be good enough for someone else. You are good enough for someone else. But if you're in such a state of disrepair and crying and in a state of just neediness, another relationship won't be sustainable. You need to stop, take your power back, take your energy back, cut this toxic dickhead out of your life, and start your healing journey. And then when you feel like you're in a place where you're ready, once you've healed, once you feel ready to date again, then go ahead and date somebody, because you do have options out there. Just remember, there's nothing wrong with you. Forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong, because you may think you've done something wrong because you're not good enough for this person. If you've acted out of a straight state of love crazy. So love crazy is when you're so head over heels in love with someone, you will do anything to bring them in, to get their attention, to make them talk to you. That does happen. Love drives you crazy, insane. I've done it in my past. I would never do it again because I'm much more mature than that now. But it does happen. So just forgive yourself, okay? Whatever you've done, whatever you're going through, you've done nothing wrong. You are good enough, alright? I'm not sure how this next message relates, because it is quite a dark and deep message and a dark and deep card. So some of you, I don't think this will relate for all of you, but for some of you, your children are watched over by angels, okay? Some of you have lost a child, and Archangel Michael is with them in heaven, guiding over them, guarding them, watching over them. For some of you, you wanted to have a child with this person and you never got pregnant, so you won't have any attachments to this person. Some of you may have had a miscarriage or a termination by this person. Just know, however the situation resonates to you, it may not even resonate to you. It may be for someone specific, okay? Just know Archangel Michael is there watching over them and watching over them in heaven and guiding them, okay? It is such a beautiful card. It is such a beautiful presence. It does make me quite emotional. But this message is for someone in specific, okay? If it's not for you, that's okay. Take it as it resonates, okay? Oh, I don't know why that card makes me so emotional. I've never had a child pass away, but it's just, it speaks to my heart, and it's such a horrible thing. Oh, look at me. I couldn't imagine going through that, the loss of a child. And I've, if you watch my past video about what I lost during my relationship I went through, you'll realise that I did lose custody of my two youngest children because of the abuse I was experiencing. So I guess it kind of hits a nerve because I didn't physically, they didn't die or pass away or anything, but they were physically taken from me. So, and I don't see them as much as I'd like to now in my everyday life. So I guess that's why it hurts so much to read that card. But know that Archangel Michael is there fighting for you, cheering you on, bringing you advice. Like, he's my main guide. He's amazing. He gives me so much advice. He's an amazing helper and guide, okay? So he's there cheering you on, watching over your children, watching over you. And sorry, my nose is running from getting a bit emotional there. Let's move on, shall we? Let's move on to what you need to know about your life after your traumatic experience. These cards are so tiny. This is my knowledge deck. So what do they need to know? What can we tell them about their life after this dickhead? I'm calling him dickhead because he's a dickhead. Okay. I want one more. Oh, it's the same message, okay? This person is toxic. They are forbidden fruit. This card is based upon Eve eating the apple in the Garden of Eden, okay? This is a toxic person. I actually want to tell a story I learned about that just the other day. If you are biblical, you don't have to listen to this. If you aren't biblical, that's fine. You don't have to listen to this. If you do know the story of Garden of Eden, it's where Satan turns himself into a snake and tells Eve to eat the apple, which is the forbidden fruit, because God has instructed Adam and Eve not to eat the apple tree. Okay, that was the only one thing they couldn't eat from, which was the apple tree. And Lilith is actually a demon who, I think I'm not sure, so don't quote me on this, is Lucifer's lover. But Lilith was Eve before Eve was Eve. Sorry, I'm getting confused here. I know the story. It's in my head. It's just going to come out. So Lilith was actually in the Garden of Eden before Eve was, okay? She actually, I can't remember what she did to get thrown out of the Garden of Eden. If anyone knows, write it down, let me know. Write it in the comments, let me know. But she got cast out of the Garden of Eden. And God actually fell in love with Lilith. This is why Eve was made in her form, in her likeness. And so the devil, who then was in love with Lilith, got revenge by turning into a snake, making Eve eat the apple, and then they were cast out of the Garden of Eden into earth. And that was the devil's revenge on God by outcasting Adam and Eve, because Adam and Eve were made from God's body. Okay, so the devil got revenge on God by making Eve eat the apple because of Lilith. There you go. Interesting fact there, interesting story. I probably just wasted 3 minutes of your life. I'm sorry. Oh, I like to have a laugh. It's good to have a laugh after that little episode in a deep, dark card there, okay? But this person is your forbidden fruit. Don't be tempted to keep going back there because you do deserve better, okay? Your life without them makes you feel physically sick. You've got motion sickness. You feel physically sick because this person will not be with you. You deserve so much better. Please stop putting yourself through this. You have altered views of the situation. Again, I feel like you're playing fantasy love in your head. You're romanticizing the idea and the life that you can have with them, but it's only in your head. It's not in your practical world, okay? You dream about the life you could have with them. You dream about being with them. You reminisce about them. You think about them. I think they're the only thing on your mind at times, which is really toxic, okay? You need to realize your worth. You need to start healing. You need to stop looking at altered views and realize the reality you're in, and start looking at this person's actions and realizing that you are worth so much more, okay? So at the end of the day, you want to build a beautiful foundation with someone new. You want a beautiful, peaceful life. You do want a beautiful love match, someone who will be your equal and give you equal give and take. This is what you need to know, and this is what you'll be working towards in the near future, okay? I think for a lot of you, it's about realizing your worth and realizing the kind of life and love you can have with someone, well, first and foremost by yourself, and then with someone new. I'm talking so much, my throat is actually getting dry. I just need some water. Sorry a second. Much better. Let's get you some oracle cards. This is my Blonde Psychic original deck. One more for group 2. Yes, beautiful. Taking control of your life, girl boss. If you're a guy, I apologize for the feminine references. Girl boss, taking control of your life, realizing your worth, stepping up, and taking control of the direction your life goes in. Yes. This is the power we want to see. This is the energy we want to see. You being in control. I don't think you're thinking about children for a lot of you. Again, take this as it resonates, okay? If you have children, I don't think you'll want any more at this point in time. If you're young and you haven't got children, you're not going to want children anytime soon. You maybe get a dog or a pet or someone you can mother and take care of in a sense, because that is also a good aid to healing, looking after someone else. Even if you can't get a plant, if you can't get an animal, get a plant. You have to look after and nurture a plant so it grows. Pouring your love into something else rather than this relationship is what you're needed to do right now and being called to do, okay? So really take the time to heal, and if it helps you, mother something else and take care of something else and pour your love into something else rather than this relationship anymore. Try and pour the love back into yourself. Do things you enjoy. Start your healing journey. Start a diary, jotting down the steps you need to take to heal fully, to bring in the love you want, to create the life you want to have and live for yourself. You're very creative. Some of you are very creative. That's why I was being called to say, start a blog. I was going to say start a blog before I said write in the journal, write it down. Some of you literally are very creative, and you haven't been very creative at all through this journey, okay? So write it down, write a blog, paint, dance, sing, whatever you need to do, get back to you and find your happiness once again, okay? Alright, let's get your healing cards and then finish off your reading with a secret language of flowers. This is my healing deck. This is my spiritual deck. Did you see that? That just flew out. Cards, your advice is just falling out. Okay, nice. Alright, so from the biblical deck, and again, if you're not biblical or if you're not spiritual, as in God and the devil, etc., you don't have to listen to this. This is fine. You got Moses, okay? So Moses could be one of your guides, but he's definitely there aiding you on your healing journey, wanting you to, take charge of your life and really be a savior for yourself. So Moses, if you don't know the story of Moses, here I go and waste. Well, it's not a waste because I actually know this story really well. Moses actually saved the Israelites and the animals and all the good people on earth before the great flood. So God decided to flood the earth because he didn't like the Israelites and how they were, treating each other and how they were honoring other gods and false gods. So he flooded the earth and drowned them all. Pretty hectic, right? He instructed Noah to build an ark, get one of each animal and a few members that he'd saved, or some of the good people who still worshipped him and followed his religion, and he told them to take charge and save their lives, okay? So he built this ark, he got the animals, he got the people all on board the ark, saved their lives, saved the animals, so that animals could be, reproduced and made for the future generations, and took charge of his life and God's commandments, and actually saved the people he was instructed to save. So this is what you're being called to do. Save yourself. Stop putting yourself through this toxic cycle, this repetitive cycle. Stop putting up with this person's crumbs. I was trying to think of the word to say here because it's not giving you much, just crumbs. And again, I apologize for saying him. It's him or her. Take it as it resonates, okay? But take control of your life. Be your own hero. Be your own savior. Pray to Moses. He's there helping you on your journey, aiding you. Look up his story, read his story, apply it to your own life, save your own life, be the leader in your life that you need to be, and take control and take back control of your life, alright? Be the savior you need to be of your own life. Have you met your guides yet? Some of you are very spiritual or are wondering who your guides are. I actually have a video. Go down my list of videos. I have a video on how to meet your spirit guides, okay? Get in touch with them. They will guide you. They will give you advice. How our guides communicate with us. Mine do directly by sending me messages in my mind, and they actually talk in different masculine. So I have Archangel Michael. He is a masculine. He speaks to me in a soft, cool, calm, masculine voice. I have a Scottish relative or ancestor called Victoria. She actually speaks in a female Scottish voice in my mind. They speak directly to me. Some guides may not speak directly to you though. They may show you signs via animals or music or in your Instagram or social media feeds. They communicate in different ways, okay? But you're being urged to get in touch with your guides and meet them, and they could help you on your healing journey. You definitely have Moses. So at times you have guides as well who are only temporary in your life. So guides can pop in and out, and they will be there for you in between stages when you're tackling heavy periods in your life, not the physical periods. If some of you think periods, disgusting, blood, no, heavy times in your life, okay? For example, I was going through a tough time recently through my most recent spiritual awakening, and also in my physical life where I actually, you don't need to know the story behind it, but I needed extra protection in my life. So Archangel Uriel came to me. He's still with me now, but I think he's backing off a bit, so he's not totally present in my life, but he came to me as an offer of extra protection, okay? So you will have guides pop in and pop out and help you through difficult times within your life, okay? That actually happens as well. So at this time in your life, you have Moses. He's there helping you through it, guiding you through this time in your life, and encouraging you to take control of your life, be the leader in the life that you want to be the example you want to be for yourself, and start taking control of your life, okay? Be your own savior. So Moses might not be your main guide. He may be for some of you, but he is there to help you and aid you through your life. So when you're feeling stuck, talk to Moses. Ask him to help you, show you a sign. Again, might be different signs for different people, okay? But just look out for the signs once you've prayed for him. It might not happen straight away. It will happen in a few hours, in a few days. You might not get the answer straight away, but it will happen, okay? Just believe. Don't doubt. We are, remember, manifestation. We become what we think. Like attracts like. If you doubt it's going to happen, it won't happen. You need to start being positive and omitting positive vibes. Wow. Manifest and heal your shadow. You guys don't like yourselves very much, do you? You don't have much self-belief in yourself, okay? Start manifesting as a way of healing. You do have inner child and shadow work needs to be done. I do have several videos about shadow work on my channel. Just look through the list. And I do have work messages, because remember, you got heal your inner child as well. So the way you can heal this is through manifestation. Manifesting good things in your life. Manifesting bad situations to turn it around. Changing the way you think and your thought patterns to positive, not negative. This will help aid your world completely, okay? Stop thinking it's not going to happen. Start thinking and doing positive things. It will happen. I will make my bed today. I will cut this person out of my life. I will realize my self-worth. Positive, positive, positive. Retrain your brain. Look up on YouTube how to retrain your brain. Look up positive manifestations if you don't know any. But I think you're smart enough and you know how to talk to yourself positively, okay? Start working on meditating and healing your inner child. Start working and meditating and healing your shadow self as well, okay? These parts of you are being called to heal, okay? Your guides or your energy is wanting to heal these aspects of your being, okay? Whew. That was some heavy stuff. Let's get your final message from The Secret Life of Flowers. What have we got here? We've got two. We've got Jonquil, power. Take hold of what you know is yours. Take hold of what you know is yours. Where's he gone? Take hold of what you know is yours. Take control. Just like Moses did with the ark, take control. And we got Lenten rose, protection. Converse with what you have, save a little. Conserve with what you have, save a little. Know that this is going to be a hard journey for you to take. You're going to discover parts of yourself that you won't be comfortable with. Healing is never comfortable. It pushes us to heal aspects within ourselves that we don't want to realize we do or have. Especially our shadow side and inner child stuff that may bring up a lot of emotions you're not ready to tackle with yet, okay? So just take it one step at a time. Take your journey one step at a time and your healing process one step at a time. First and foremost, cut this person out that is not showing you or giving you what you want in return, and really try and pull that love back into yourself, or again, as you got mentioned, get an animal or a plant, okay, to love and pour your love into. And not only that, will give you someone to talk to and love when you're feeling lonely, okay? Your healing journey is yours to take. You know what is best for you, so do it one step at a time and be kind to yourself, okay? Group 2, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Just know there is hope and a better life out there waiting for you after this trauma and is what this dickhead has done to you, okay? Much love. Take care. Bye. Group 3, hi and welcome to your reading about life after a traumatic relationship or an abusive relationship. Again, being called to tell you that if you're not strong enough or don't feel strong enough to handle some emotions that may be triggered during this reading, please don't read them. Don't force yourself to watch this, okay? Let's jump in. Okay. Let's get your story. What's going on with you? Group 3, what do we want to tell them about life after abuse? Okay, you just got 3 cards come out. Wow, what's going on there? Bottom of the deck. Feeling hopeless, feeling unwanted, feeling unsure whether you made the right decision. Why are you questioning yourself? What emotions have been brought up to trigger this feeling of not being good enough? You need to answer that question and find out, okay? I cannot answer that for you. At the moment, I feel like some of you have been away from this abusive relationship for quite some time. You've done a lot of healing work and now you're in a good place in your life, but you still question your worth, okay? It came up. 10 of Pentacles talks about privilege, being in a good place financially. Emotionally, I don't think so. I think you've still got a few more things to work on, but financially, and you know, maybe you've got your shit together, you have a good house, you have a good car, you have a good job and income. That you've kind of built yourself up to a good place in terms of that side of your life, but emotionally, you still question your worth, you still question whether you made the right decision or not, you still question every move that you make in your day-to-day life. Why are you doing that? You have been through a hard time because you're watching this video, otherwise you wouldn't be watching this video, okay? You have been through a tremendous hard time in your life and you have built yourself up to a beautiful, stable place, but you're still questioning your worth, okay? Why is that? Let's try and find out. You've worked so hard on yourselves and built up your life to a beautiful place now, so why are you still questioning it? Knight of Swords. Yeah, it shows how ambitious you are. It shows how driven you are. It shows how career focused and, you know, how you strive to get the best out of every situation in life and be the best version of yourself that you can be. But you're still emotionally being pulled back quite a lot. I feel like you have a lot of healing to do when it comes to your emotional being and your emotional worth. And you have to stop living in the past so much and living in that emotional past and torture and reminiscing on the things you've been through. When you have achieved so much since leaving that relationship, you've achieved so much financially and physically, stop doubting your worth. You're driven, you are beautiful, and you have achieved so much already. You keep letting yourself down by revisiting the past and letting those emotions and feelings haunt your present that you think your future is going to be a failure because you can't get out of this state of mind. I think for some of you as well, there may be an event that happened recently. Maybe this person got in touch with you, just got out of jail, just physically or mentally reappeared in your bubble, and this may have triggered you to relive these events. Because when we are presented with, say, okay, so an example for me was, I was go and watch my story. If you don't know my story, go and watch it. Addressing my past, it's in my video catalogue, okay? Trauma response kicks in when we relive this trauma, and it doesn't have to be by our abusers, okay? It could be anybody. Someone could yell in your face. So for me, one of my friends yelled in my face, and I was this far away because I didn't like something I was doing. I was getting walked over by a friend, and they're like, "Why are you letting this happening? Blah, 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 blah." And I just froze. I nearly cried. My whole body was shaking. I just needed that person out of my bubble. They could not be near me, okay? Because my fight or flight instinct came in. Fight, flight, or freeze. I freeze, okay? When I'm presented with abuse or trauma, I freeze. I go elsewhere within my head. That's how I cope with a situation like that, okay? I froze. I nearly cried. I was shaking. I was not myself. So the physical and mental trauma that is inflicted upon us in our everyday lives, could be by anybody, triggers events within our body, within ourselves, that makes us relive the trauma and the events of the past. So this could have happened to you as well. You could have been abused by somebody, yelled at somebody, yelled at by somebody, pushed by somebody. Something has happened to trigger this chain of events in your life, because again, you have your shit together physically, financially. You've brought yourself to an amazing place, a successful place, but emotionally you're still broken, okay? You still keep thinking about the past and the attachment you had with this person in the past, okay? 2 of Cups, soulmate, beautiful connection, but it's toxic, this one that you had, okay? Keep revisiting the past. 6 of Cups, nostalgia, past, soulmate connection, wanting that deep love to come back again. But I think you daydream about the love and the happy and the good times that you had with this person, but then the reality kicks in. You think, no, they abused the fuck out of me. Why do I want to be with them? Your reality kicks in. So you daydream about the beautiful times you spent together whilst forgetting about the abuse that they did to you. So then your reality kicks in. You think, fuck no, I don't want that back. No way. And I'm so sorry for swearing, but this is the trauma they caused. This is the emotions they're bringing out of me. This is the way I'm reacting to them. Wow. I didn't even look at these cards. Wow. You have grown so much as a person. As I said, 7 of Pentacles, growth. Walked away from it. Now in an amazing place. Your judgment has come. Your time of reaping the benefits of the hardships you endured, and you've learned the lessons and you know not to repeat themselves. You'll repeat the mistakes over and over again. Judgment has come. You've been rewarded with a beautiful time in your life. You're living good, you're financially good, you've grown so much emotionally and spiritually that you're just a totally different person that you were back in the past and the days and during this relationship when you endured the abuse, okay? Spirit is saying, don't forget the growth. Don't forget where you've come from. Don't forget where you were and what you've built yourself up to, okay? Don't get trapped in the past. Yeah, okay, think of the memories time to time. But remember, yeah, you had good times with them, but look what cost it came at. Yeah, you were so in love with them, but look what it cost you, okay? Think fondly of the good times, no worries. By all means, think of the good times. Never, ever, ever think you are not worthy, and never, ever think you're not worthy of a beautiful love, relationship, and connection, okay? Because you do have a brand new beginning, emotional beginning coming up. It is coming up soon. I actually might pull some more cards because we've got the Fool. Your end card is the Fool, brand new beginning. I'm just going to pull in a few extra cards and see what this beginning is about. I'm 100% certain it's an emotional beginning because physically and financially you've built yourself up to an amazing place. Good on you for doing such hard work. Can we clarify what this new beginning is about for group 3? strength. Acknowledging your strengths and the hard work you've put in. Yes, again, you have done so much work. 3 of Cups, so starting at an apprentice level, remembering where you were and where you've got to, what you've built up in life. Never forget what you've come from. So don't forget your past. Yes, think about your past and the fond moments, but never forget what they endured you, what you endured and what they put you through, okay? You took so much action. You're a Queen of Wands, baby. You took so much action and control of your life and you put it in the right direction. You're an invincible force to be reckoned with. And it's saying, just because you're missing this person, maybe you're alone, you've been alone for quite a long time, but you've done so much healing and so much growing within that time. It's saying, don't forget the work that you've done, okay? Yes. Yes. Beautiful. 5 of Wands. Snapping back to reality. As I said, remembering the past, remembering the good times, but then snapping back to reality and remember the fight and the conflict and the chaos it caused you and not wanting to go through that again. 9 of Pentacles, dreams coming true. You open with the 10 of Pentacles, ending with 9 of Pentacles. So it's again, I said this is an emotional new beginning for you. You will get your 10 of Cups and it will come out soon. I'm surprised you didn't get it come out. But you've just got to remember not to be drowned and overwhelmed by the past that you've endured, because you have been through a traumatic time, but you've grown, and the place you are now is nowhere near the place you were in the past. Wow. Ace of Cups, new relationships. Maybe a new beautiful connection is coming in for you. You've just got to stop living in the past and getting overwhelmed by it, okay? Let's get you some healing cards. What a message. What a beautiful positive message. Group 3, what do we want to say? Nice. Nice. One more, please. Thank you. You guys are procrastinating, as I've just explained. Questioning why that happened to you, why you left it. Should you go back? Maybe, again, something has happened in your everyday, day-to-day life. This person, your abuser, has appeared to you again. Could have been even a dream. Something has triggered these emotions to stir up within your everyday life again. You're procrastinating whether you talk to them. Maybe some of them have actually contacted you. You're procrastinating about, do I talk to them again? Do I let them in my world? Do I let them come back around? No, you absolutely don't. You don't even owe them an explanation. You don't have to reply to them. You don't even have to give them any time of day. They do not deserve it. You can mentally forgive them and let go of them and cut them energetically out of your life, but you do not owe them an explanation, an apology, nothing. Look, remember what they put you through. Remember what you endured. Remember the place you're in now, okay? Unleash your creativity. Some of you need to focus more, get out of emotional la-la land with this person. Forget them, cut them off and heal. Remember, you've done it before, you can do it again. You're such strong healers and so independent and forces to be reckoned with that you can do it again. You got kind of the same cards, they're kind of speaking to be the same way. Discover your life purpose and unleash your creativity. I think a lot of you, maybe you want a career change or a new direction in life, and a new beginning in love is coming. Maybe this is just the purpose you needed to complete your life, to complete your cycle, so you have your 10 of Pentacles and your 10 of Cups. That is beautiful. That is white picket fence energy, okay? Love, financial success, purpose, goals, dreams, desires, wishes fulfilled. So a lot of you are feeling that you need a change in career or something new. You need your next. Because you've had your bad traumatic experience from the past, you're now living in the now, which is success on your own, and you're wanting that next chapter, that next fulfillment, okay? And it is coming in. You did get the full, that it is a new beginning, okay? Alright, let's get you some messages from Archangel Michael, my guide. Archangel Michael, what do you want to tell group 3 about their life after abuse? Oh. Wow, that's a lot of messages. Okay, beautiful. Innocence. A lot of you may have endured this relationship when you were a child, when you were younger. It may not have been a romantic child, may have been inner child experiences, inner childhood experiences. Maybe you were, I'm sorry to trigger some memories here, so don't listen, fast forward if you like. Maybe you were abused by a parent, maybe you were not loved properly by a parent or taken care of properly by a parent, or abandoned by a parent or close family member or a friend, okay? Your innocence was stolen, and this is how you feel. You've come from a place where you endured so much as a child, and I'm so sorry that you had to endure that, because no child should be brought up in a household where there's nothing but love and rules of, like, you know, conforming to everyday life needs. They should be taken care of. They should be loved. They should go to bed at a decent hour. They should eat me three meals a day. They should be taken care of. And it frustrates me that people just treat their children so bad. Oh, stop it. I'm getting too emotionally wound up in this card, okay? It wasn't fair whatever's happened to you. For a lot of you, it did happen during childhood and wasn't even a relationship issue, okay? It was a relationship with someone that should have been taking care of you and should have done better by you. And you lost during this and it's during this. That's why now, as adults in your adult life or teenage lives, whenever you're watching this, you strive for better, you want better, you build your life up to be something better than what you endured as a child and had to endure as a child. That's horrible. Whew, okay. Time to leave this unhealthy situation. This may be saying that some of you maybe you are in later teens and watching this, because I know some teens watch picker cards. Maybe you're still going through this situation as a young teen, getting neglected by a parent, okay, or family member or a friend, whatever it is. You've got to leave that unhealthy situation. You've got to get out of it. You've got to do it safely. You've got to make a safe exit strategy plan, okay? Talk to someone authority, speak to someone at school, speak to a police officer, speak to an adult you can trust in, or someone who you feel safe with talking to. Tell them about what's going on, tell them about how you're being neglected, tell them you need out of where you are, and watch it happen, okay? Watch it happen. That was just a specific message for someone in particular, I'm feeling, okay? If you are an adult watching this, just know that that could also be saying that the memories of you slipping back into your past need to stop. It is unhealthy, and it is bringing you to a place emotionally where it's not okay. You don't feel okay, you don't feel safe, and it's not okay for this person to come back into your world and expect something of you when they put you through such a hard time. You need to cut it out completely. Archangel Michael's telling you, you need to let it go. Cut them out, block them. Don't even invest any energy into them, okay? Even memories is bringing energy to them. They love the attention. Do not give them your time of day, your precious energy. Some of you need to spend more time outdoors, grounding your energy in nature. If some of you don't get outdoors much like me, get a hematite crystal. It is the best grounding stone for grounding. It is the best stone for grounding. For those of you that don't have a crystal, get outside in the dirt, take your shoes off, feel the earth, shut your eyes, let the sun shine on you, and think positive affirmations. Ground your energy, bring yourself back to the present moment, and really live in the situation, live in the now, okay? Let's find out what you need to know about life after abuse, life after trauma. Oh, beautiful. Okay, that's enough. I was going to pull more, but that's enough. You have altered views about how your life should have been. Why is this card not coming up? You have altered views about how your life should have been. You think you should have been loved more, you should have been taken care of. You're absolutely right, you should have. And the person that neglected you should have known better. Or if this isn't a relationship, a love relationship, they should have treated you better. I think it is their own insecurities and the way they were brought up and their own shadow self or inner child wounds or the trauma they've experienced, how they've experienced during their lifetimes that has made them the person they are, and they have a lot of inner work to do on their own being. But this is why they treated you the way you were treated, okay? I feel in a sense it wasn't their faults. They weren't naturally like this. They were programmed to be like this through the experiences and the trauma, the traumatic events that they were endured themselves, okay? Blending in. I feel like sometimes you still have the scars of the trauma you've been through, like I do in my everyday life, and it's been 6 years for me. You still blending in life. You still don't like to be the center of attention. You still like to live your life quietly and peacefully, and this is what you strive to do. You don't like to stand out in the crowd and as such. You still lock your doors. You still sleep in the dark sometimes. You still sleep all day sometimes. You still experience trauma from the experience that you've endured. Just know this is totally natural. It's an ongoing thing. Your healing journey never has an end date. It is your journey and your journey alone. You will make changes and do things within your physical capability, okay? So just know that when it's time for you to change, change will happen naturally when you feel ready. Talking about change, changing colours. Your world is about to change dramatically. It's going to go from the norm to something new. Remember, you got the full. A new beginning is coming, and it's going to be changed for the better because they're colourful changes. You're looking out the glass. You're waiting for, as I said, you're waiting for your next. You're planning your next. You're wanting and asking the universe to bring you your next. Looking through the glass, really wanting the next chapter in your life. This is you standing in the glass, planning your next, asking for your next to come. Some of you even talk to the moon. You're very spiritual, and you talk to the full moon and let your past go and do a lot of healing work via moon power or moon energy. So this is just acknowledging, Spirit just acknowledging you to keep going. Your next is coming very soon. And you never lose hope of the good in your life. You never lost your beautiful soul and sparkle within you. You always look for the good within people and situations. That's why you endured and stayed in the cycle you were for so long, because you always hoped that they will change. You always hoped for the best in them. You always thought, if I can help them, they'll change, but they never did, okay? You always look for the good in people. Never let your light unshine, and you always try to help people as much as you could, okay? Let's get you some oracle cards. Okay, new beginning again. You've got creative twice, okay? So some of you are very creative beings, okay? So you got find your creativity and creative self. So some of you are very creative. You're being called to find your passion and being called to do things that make you excited and bring you a lot of enjoyment. So for a lot of you, that is very creative and creative measures. So drawing, singing, dancing, blogging, making a YouTube video, whatever speaks to your heart and soul, do that, okay? You're being called to do that. And twice you've got creativity cards, so you're really being called to find something new and find something that you're passionate about, to bring excitement and love and fulfill that void you're feeling within your life. Follow your fucking dreams. So I think you have done this, and you open with the 10 of Pentacles, don't forget. So follow your dreams. Find that creative hobby. Find the spark that lights up your road, that fills your heart with joy and speaks to your soul. Follow your dreams and bring excitement back to your life. Again, indication twice of a new beginning. For some of you, this could be pregnancy, because this is pregnancy and birth card, but for a lot of you, it's just a brand new beginning. And look, there's a couple there. Brand new beginning in love, brand new beginning, brand new child, brand new chapter. There is something new coming very soon. Let's get short healing messages and advice. Most of these are my decks. If you'd like to buy any of them, they are in the link below. You can purchase them. Let's get you one final card from my biblical deck. I love my biblical deck. One card, thank you. Oh, so you got sun rays. Sun rays, your loved ones are looking down on you for heaven. Some of you literally have ancestors that have passed away. Don't even have to be direct ancestors that you know of from this lifetime. Could be ancient ancestors, and they are looking over you and guiding you on your journey, earth-side journey in this life. Beautiful message there. Some of you are being called to be speakers. So how I take this is teachers, sharing your experiences with others, counselors, university lecturers, bloggers, just speaking about your experiences and helping those in the community, tarot workers, tarot readers. However it resonates for you, you're being called to speak about your experiences and share your experiences with others. So really being called to share your experiences and teach others and help them learn from your experiences on this earth, so you can educate them not to do the same thing. And know that there's also hope after such traumatic events, okay? Might be a light worker like me as Darcy, because we go through trauma to know how to teach others and experience trauma, even though it's not fair. We experience that and those hard times and hardships because we are God's vessels. We are God's earth angels to deliver messages and bring hope to other people through our beings, okay? Solar plexus chakra, sex and pleasure. Work with a life coach. So, solar plexus chakra, you need to bring passion and excitement. You don't need to go out and get a sex buddy and be unsafe. This is not what I'm saying. But you are missing excitement in your life. You are missing enjoyment and passion. Passion. So this is why you got creativity twice and follow your dreams, because to bring that excitement and that spark and that passion and whatever speaks to your soul back into your life, okay? Some of you, I've got this message twice now and I've ignored it, but I'll say it now because my guides are telling me to say it. Some of you literally need to go get a toy and bring some pleasure into your life that way, okay? I can't believe I just said that, but that's what's been told to me twice. I'm like, I'm not saying that. And they told me twice, so I need to tell somebody that message. That's quite funny. I've never said that during a tarot reading before. Whew, okay. Work with a life coach. Some of you just need to, maybe therapy, maybe just some online research, maybe just more healing. Take it as it resonates. Some of you need physical therapy, physical therapy like talking to someone. Some of you are seeking guidance from a tarot reading. Some of you are trying to heal on your own, okay? It's saying get some help with your healing journey. You're not alone. Don't think you have to be this independent, strong person and do it all on your own. You're not indispensable. You're not here alone. There are resources out there to help you with your healing journey. So take advantage of them because they are available to you, okay? Let's finish your reading off with a Secret Language of Flowers card. Everlasting Daisy. Fortitude. Be brave and dig deep. Be brave and dig deep. Fortitude. Very lucky. Lucky's on your side. Get ready for this big change because it is coming, and it is coming. It's going to be one that you're going to enjoy, okay? So yeah, just keep this group free. Work on yourselves. Take the time to bring pleasure back into your life. Be safe and enjoy it, and remember the hard work you've done. Acknowledge it. Celebrate with yourself. Take yourself out to dinner. Go to the movies. Bring enjoyment and passion and fun back into your lives, okay? Take care, group 3. That was your reading. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.